What's up, guys? We are back with another Monday, another channel review. This time we have done something different, and instead of doing a tier 2 or tier 3 subscriber in the channel, what we're gonna be doing this time is we've done a bingo. We're going basically a draw within the actual channel, the people that were on chat at that point, and the winner this time has been MountainMan. So we've done something different. MountainMan is the winner. Now we're gonna be taking a look at his channel, and we are going to start with the profile picture, which I guess is kind of like I think that might be him drinking a massive glass of wine or beer or whatever it is.
I think it's either beer or coffee.
Yeah, either beer or coffee. Oh, maybe beer. Yeah, maybe beer or coffee. Yeah, I like it. It's coffee. It's actually coffee. I do like it. Actually, I actually think that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty cool. Just the one thing I got a bit of a I don't know what I don't know what CDN means. That's the only thing that throws me off slightly.
Canadian, maybe.
Canadian? Is it? Like, I don't know, but that's the one thing that actually the Canadian, isn't it? Yeah. So that is what throws me off slightly, obviously. But you know, I bet you 100% everyone calls you MountainMan or just Mountain. But I don't have a problem. There is no underscores. There is no just the CDN at the beginning. It's kind of like, if people do not remember to type CDN at the beginning, they will not be able to search you on the search bar, for example. Personally, obviously, I'm not. I still like the name. I don't really like the CDN because it makes it slightly difficult, unnecessarily difficult. Panel wise, you need to change your panel. This is a very generic panel. I would like to see a panel with some graphics, and not just panel with graphics. I would like to say panel maybe with your socials, or maybe a panel with something else, with maybe the games that you like, something that would say something else about yourself, not just a generic plain blue panel with some triangles on it. I would like to see something else. Anything else you want to add into this? So, do you like the profile picture? Do you like the name?
I like the profile picture. It's certainly different. Mm-hmm. I can also tell what's going on, apparently, because I saw it was coffee.
Yeah, that was pretty well spotted.
I don't mind the CDN as much as you do. I know where you're coming from.
Also, disclaimer right here.
Disclaimer, yeah, I know.
I am not born in and speaking English country. I am born in Spain, where we speak Spanish. So English is my second language. It's not my primary language.
It's okay. It's also my second language, and I knew it was Canadian, okay?
And I didn't know. I said, and I didn't know about this. Some people will, but I don't. Let me finish first, Gonzalo. Some people will, or some people won't. I personally did not know it was Canadian. So that's why I was saying that. But obviously, that's, like I said, it's my personal opinion. It kind of like throws me off slightly, but MountainMan is the in my opinion, like, MountainMan is the main, your name. This is this is what people are going to know you for. Remove everything else, in my opinion. People usually call me Lord Val or Val, and I'm trying to get rid of the gaming, because like people don't recognize me as Lord Val Gaming anymore. I just kind of like, I want to make it as short, as concise, and easy as possible for everyone to recognize the name. That's why I was saying that. Obviously, that's all.
I agree with you there, but MountainMan might not just be available.
May not. So, exactly. Yeah.
And then we always say, if it's not available, put something in front of it or at the back of it. And I think that strategy worked fine for him.
Good.
From my perspective.
Yep.
From my perspective.
Absolutely. Anything else? Shall we go on to the VOD?
Yes, I already watched it.
Right, so last VOD we got Multicentrum. We got an ad. Congratulations. Yes. Hey, we're paying you for this, bro. We paid you for this, okay? You're welcome, Mountain Man. CdnMountainMan. You will get... There you go. Ad revenue right there for you. I am not only reviewing your channel, I'm paying you for it, bro. Come on. Jesus Christ. Right, so CdnMountainMan is currently going live in, what, 10 minutes? Jesus Christ, that's a long time. Follow to be notified when streaming again. I don't have a problem with this. I'll like follow to be notified when I'm streaming again. I'm fine with this. I'm not okay with the time. It's 10 minutes. That's way too much, man. Personally, I would like to see, you know, anything under like 5 minutes, basically. You just try to be a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. You know, instead of being on a starting soon screen, be on a just yourself screen and just welcome people. You know, you may have to do a thing or two every single time. Personally, when I go live, I just check on a couple of things. So two, obviously, it's always, you know, kind of like I always do check like everything is up and running. You know, PC is fine, CPU is not overloading, there is no, you know, frames missing or anything like that. Just check, you know, little checks here and there on your PC that make sure everything is fine. That's my starting zoom screen. You know, different camera, different angle, starting zoom, but I usually spend about 2-3 minutes checking everything is fine. Everything's fine, everything's up and running, boom, go live. You know, just max 5 minutes, maybe max if something goes wrong. But usually, if you're doing that when you go live, 2-3 minutes should be done, should be finished. Don't make people wait 10 minutes because I will not wait.
4 minutes tops. 4 minutes tops.
Yeah. This is a thing that it's always being used in movies. It's always being used in you know, TV shows and whatnot. It does work because there's millions of people trying to watch that. You know, there is probably, you know, 20, 30, 40 people trying to watch us, so I don't think it's worth, in my opinion. I use the starting zoom screen to make checks, you know, make checks on my PC and make sure everything's running. Right, so we got the gameplay. So we have the monthly follows. We got like a screen on the left side, and then we have like a big border, and then we have the gameplay, which is smaller. Right, so personally I think there is something missing right here on this angle. I would like to see something here. It's kind of like very empty. I would like to see a Capamon. We actually been talking a lot about Capamon. I swear to God, I am not.
His stream pops, his chat pops up there.
Oh, his chat pops up. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, as soon as people start chatting, it pops up there. But I'm gonna be honest, I do not like the overlay.
We promise we're not sponsored by Capamon. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by Capamon, but just, you know, it's kind of like a suggestion, and I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little thing. So his chat pops in there, so that's completely fine then. And then we have the monthly bits, the subs, and the follows. And then we have the latest sub, the latest bits, and the latest follower. Look at that. That's me, actually. And then there is some games like rotating on this side, which I don't understand why. That I don't like. That may be the games that you are playing currently. First things first, I don't like this. I think, you know, kind of like the games that you're playing, you can just tell people about them. Another thing that I want to say, like, these should be right at the top of the corner, like right up top. You know, kind of like the sponsors and whatnot. There's a small gap right here at the top, which kind of like bugs me slightly. I do like the monthly subs and the monthly, you know, the subs, the bits, and the followers and whatnot. I do like it. Like, that's completely fine. Now, I kind of agree a little bit with Orcosaurus. I am not a big fan personally of these overlays, which shrink your camera so much. I would personally try to use a kind of like a animated. If you're gonna use, obviously you do need some animated stuff going on your screen because you don't have a camera. So I would recommend, if you don't have a camera, to have, for example, one of the Capamons, which is kind of like animated, you know, kind of like extracts an avatar maybe, which will kind of like make everybody look at and identify as you. We always like to watch someone and relate to that person, or look at, I would like to talk to a person, I like to talk to an animal, I like to talk to an avatar. Kind of like you are talking to a specific thing, so I'm not just talking to a screen. So maybe personally I would change this overlay to be an animated kind of like overlay a little bit. I don't know if there is any overlays free. I always recommend do not pay for any overlays, please. There is lots of free content on Nerdodie, Visuals by Impulse. They have a ton of free overlays. Even Stream Elements has free overlays. Just check them out, because there's a ton of things that are free and you don't have to pay a single penny for it. If you want to go a bit above and beyond and you want to pay for something else, go ahead, because there's a lot of animated overlays on those websites that I just mentioned. Now, I personally would go for something kind of like free. You don't need to pay, because that's not gonna change how good or bad your channel is gonna perform. I do like this. I would keep this. I would really keep this. The subs and everything. I would like this. And these games is kind of like, it's a bit irrelevant. If you want to talk about the games that you play, just tell them about it yourself, and that's it really. Orcosarus, your turn.
Yeah, like Val said, get rid of these borders. They just cram everything down, and it's just not fun to look at, I guess. You can do these follows and subs and bits into one basically item. Yeah. And the only thing, I don't know if that coffee club thing is that like just a rotating.
I don't know what the black background is all about.
Yeah, exactly. Because I would try to get rid of the black background on that one as well.
I do not know if that's intended. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah. I'm asking because yeah.
It should be like a full transparent background, basically.
Yeah, it should be on a full transparent background. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it is. Maybe it's just like that, but I still bring it up if it's not, so it's known.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically everything.
I agree with that. Also, like I said, an animated something, an animated avatar, an animated, kind of like something, a Capamon, something that will greet people when they come in. And we're kind of like, identify more like someone that comes in, identify you to that specific avatar or that specific Capamon or that specific, kind of like animal and whatnot. I would like to see that personally. I think that's a good thing. Right, so we got the chat right here. I mean, I do like honestly, it's not. You can have an overlay. I would like it to be animated so they kind of like distract the eyes a little bit, because obviously the gameplay is kind of like big enough anyway. You don't have a camera or anything, so it's not taking a space. So I would like to make the borders smaller borders, that's for sure, and make the gameplay slightly bigger. Then fit everything around perfectly. And I do like, kind of like the chat is on the left side. That's a great idea. That's actually nothing wrong with this. Now, it blends with the background. That is the problem when you have this chat on the, kind of like on this kind of like overlay. It blends if someone has the blue. I can't see the name of the person that is in blue. Like, not a chance. Imagine this on a phone. So kind of like it's going to be a little bit, this is a bit difficult to get done right. But I like this because you show the screen, you show on the screen the chat, the people that are talking to you, and that's completely fine. I know the idea behind it, and that's not a bad idea. Maybe, like I said, maybe having an animated one will change a little bit of the feel of this. Alerts wise, I don't think we have any alerts going off that we can actually take a look, see if it's got any alerts. Same thing. There is alerts, there is notifications, there is all of it on the websites I just mentioned before for free. So just try to grab the free stuff first. If you like it and if you want to go above and beyond, then go and spend money. But don't go spending money like crazy without, you know, not testing stuff out first. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're gonna do that. We got a sub right here, which we are going to take a quick look if we are allowed. So it should be like a sub somewhere at this point. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's kind of. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a. That's fine. I mean, that's completely fine. There's a sub popping up. You know, kind of like a small GIF. That's completely fine. I don't have nothing wrong with it. I think it's perfectly fine. I personally don't like the GIFs, but you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Obviously, you know, kind of like the tone of your stream, kind of like, you know, allowed. I think it does fit having the GIFs. Anything else you would like to add, Orcasaurus, from this? You know, from the camera and the overlays, from the VODs?
No, I'm perfectly okay so far.
Okay, so shall we go and take a look at the About Me section real quick?
Yeah.
About Me section, we got avid gamer and newbie streamer, wrestling fan, former podcaster and reviewer, just looking to fill the void. If there are any new people met along the way, it's another bonus. It's fine. You know, avid gaming, new streamer, that's completely fine. Wrestling fan, you know, kind of like tell me a lot about yourself. Former podcaster and reviewer, great. Just looking to fill the void, and if the new people met along the way, it's another bonus. I don't have a problem with that. But also kind of like mention, like I keep saying it, like kind of like mention what type of games you are, like people would expect from you to be played. I would like to see that as well. You know, kind of like, you know, right. Playing at the moment, I'm playing, you know, this and this, and so, you know, if anyone takes a look at your bio, kind of like can expect those specific games. Or maybe I'm a big fan of, you know, Lost Ark, or, you know, and you play Lost Ark, and I'm like, oh, you know, he plays a lot of Lost Ark, I'm gonna be, you know, kind of like, I'm gonna be checking him out next time. Maybe something extra, because I think you have enough space to add something else into the bio, I believe. Marcus, you okay with the bio?
I mean, you basically touched on everything that I would have touched upon. So what a little bit like freshen it up, and probably just telling people what kind of void you want to fill. I guess that's another thing. The void in your heart, or the void in your life. So people know what you are aiming for. Basically, your goal with the stream is always something you should, like, maybe put down.
Yeah. All right. Shall we go panels? We got one panel only, unfortunately, from the extensions on Twitch. Like I said, I always keep saying it. Use the extensions on Twitch. Use them. There is 3 of them that you can add. There is so many things that you can actually there's so many things that you can actually do in here. Like you can have your latest clip, which I actually have that panel on right now, I believe. You can have your latest clip. You can have your, you know, bunch of clips, or you can have your team. You can have a schedule over here. You can have sound alerts, for example, like you do. There's a ton of extensions here that you can actually use them, just rotate them. There's a ton of extensions on Twitch that you can use, and they're completely free, all of them. And some of them you can actually, you know, kind of like monetize off, like for example the sound alerts. So yeah, I would like to see a couple of more of them. All the rest of the panels are all the same. They don't really fit the color of the whole theme of the stream. I have found something, and that's the one thing kind of like triggers my OCD a little bit. MountainMan, is the fact that you have kind of like a unison color, kind of like you go for the blue, and then I go to your panels and they green. It just doesn't match. I like to see everything the same color. Kind of like I like everything to be, you know, the same. Everything to be the same color. Everything to be kind of like the, you know, same style. So I have no problem with the panels. I would like personally to see panels that would match your branding color, for example, like the blue, the dark light blue, for example, like you have on the sounds. Actually, it actually fits perfectly. Then we have the about section, which is kind of like, you know, your location and stuff like that, coffee slide, blah blah. So that's completely fine. Rules, perfect. Schedule, not set schedule at the moment for due to personal reasons. You don't need to put the schedule here because you have the schedule on this tab. So
no, in this case, I think this is okay because he informs the audience that there is no set schedule. If you cannot set a schedule for whatever reason, I think it's okay to put it in the bio and inform the audience.
That's fine. Also, Steam games finished recently, so that's the games that finished the ongoing games. For example, I would say those 2 ongoing games, make them, you know, kind of like comment on your bio saying, you know, I'm playing at the moment Lost Ark and Division 2. So if you like those games, feel free to pop in. Open to suggestions always. That's great. You know, that's awesome. And that's really it. You know, can I recommend you one? Play Destiny 2. It's a great game, by the way. Anything else you would like to add today, Orcosaurus? Anything he's missing? There's something that is missing that I noticed.
What did you notice? Tell me.
For example, the usual tips is missing.
Yeah, the tips. Yeah.
Because always you have.
Maybe it doesn't want tips.
Maybe it doesn't want tips, exactly. But I'm saying I noticed it's missing. I'm not saying it should be put in there. Also, I don't know, like maybe like the subscription, like a subscription panel. I would say, you know, you want to subscribe, you click in here. That, you know, give another option for someone that is visiting your channel. Might be, you know, wanting to subscribe to your channel. That could be added as well. And that's it, really. That's about it. Because I wouldn't add it. You can add a Twitter panel as well if you want to, but you have the Twitter link here, so it's a little bit relevant anyway. This is everything for today. Thank you very much all for watching. We have taken a look at Mountain Man today, and I hope we have helped you. Remember, disclaimer, this is always subject to our own specific opinion, myself and Orcosaurus. What would we do with the channel if it was ours? That doesn't mean that's what you have to do, or this is, you know, gonna change your channel, it's gonna make you famous. It's not. Work and discipline and creativity is what's gonna get you somewhere in life, not just streaming. So take this with a grain of salt, and, you know, we give advice in our best of, you know, opinions and ideas and thoughts, trying to help you guys with these channel reviews. Remember, if you want to catch me live on twitch.tv/gaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, I stream games like Destiny 2, Fortnite, and we do channel reviews and clips and profile reviews as well from your social media on Thursdays too and Mondays. So if you want to check that out, make sure you pop into the streams. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything we do here in Hola Gaming. We got gameplay, we got walkthroughs, we got tutorials, we got, you know, channel reviews, we got everything here. This is your home. And also, you can find my good friend Orcosaurus. Where can we find you, my friend?
On twitch.tv/theorcosaurus, on all socials, the Orcosaurus, on YouTube, Orcos Grindhouse, because I do horror games there, which Val is a huge fan of. He already is sending me love letters.
Hell no.
And you can find me on picarto.tv as Not Safe for Work. Not Safe for Work is back. It's on Picarto. Check it out. It's great.
There you go. So that's everything. That's where you can find Orcosaurus as well. Thank you very much all for watching. And until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.